Hey, there's nobody in the theater.
Oh, over here for Godzilla. Godzilla Kai. Are you guys ready? You ready for Godzilla? Let's go.
Oh, I cannot wait to watch this.
Let's see how many people are in his theater.
0.
0?
Great!
Good job, Brain.
There's nobody in there?
Eureka is a new brain supplement that combines the best of science and nature with clinically proven ingredients that fuel 5 indicators of brain performance.
Oh, wow.
Focus,
Really is empty.
accuracy.
Alright, we just got out from seeing Godzilla King of the Monsters. Where's the camera? There it is. And we enjoyed it a lot.
Loved it.
Yeah.
You guys all liked it?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was definitely more action packed than the original, or not the first one. You got more monster action in it. What you guys? What's your thoughts?
Mothra was beautiful.
Mothra was beautiful. We are gonna have spoilers. Spoilers.
We're gonna say spoilers before we do Trinity.
Yeah, because Trinity just blurred it out.
Man, Mothra was gorgeous. She was like queen.
The Queen of Queens.
The queen.
Well, they did call it the Queen of Monsters.
The
Yeah,
storyline
sure
was
they did.
cool. Made sense.
Trinity, keep going. Keep telling us what else happened.
Okay, storyline was cool. It made sense, you know. The Titans are on our side. At least Godzilla is, and he's the king. So you know, therefore the other ones are on our side. And the false god, King Ghidorah, tried to take over.
Yeah,
You gotta say
spoilers.
spoiler. You've
I
been
heard
Spoilers,
you've been
spoilers.
saying
Spoilers.
Spoilers. You find out he's not even
Spoilers.
from Earth. He's not
Okay,
even-
from now
that's why
on,
he's
it's
the
going
false
to be
guy.
a bunch of spoilers,
Yeah,
so I
he's
suggest,
false.
turn off now if you don't like it. But, they found out he was an alien.
Yeah.
He fell from somewhere. I don't
The
know.
sky.
Yeah, somewhere from space.
He tried to take over. Obviously, Godzilla wasn't on
No.
that. Nah.
It was cool when King Ghidorah fell in the ocean and Godzilla had the upper hand because that's basically.
Yeah, it's kind of like Godzilla's
Yeah.
territory.
And he ripped his head off.
Yeah, and then the rest of the
One
movie,
of
I was thinking, oh, it's going to be a two-headed Ghidorah, but then it grew. I forgot it grows back. It grew
Yeah, I
back.
forgot.
Yeah, I never knew King Ghidorah had that ability. I
It's
never,
an
It's in the
alien.
game.
I never knew he could grow back his body parts.
It's in the game.
I don't know. The original King Ghidorah, I don't know. Was he supposed to be an alien, the original one? I don't know. Or is he just one of the regular monsters? And yes, Mothra dies.
No! God, please, no!
But then they find another egg.
Yeah, it's big spoiler. They find another egg on
Yeah.
Skull
At
Island.
the very end.
The very end is it was on one of the newspaper clippings
to
during the
read
credits.
Like,
closely.
close to the credits.
Yeah, very cool. We get some we see 2 other or 3 other new Titans. One looked like a super giant woolly mammoth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
It almost looked like a King Kong with a woolly
woolly
mammoth
mammoth
head.
head.
One
Yeah,
one
big
of the
test.
monsters looked like that thing from Stranger Things. That giant like thing, like spider-looking thing.
Yeah,
But
it looked like
squarey.
it looked like a mixture of a spider with like the head of Cthulhu. It
Yeah.
was very odd.
Like,
And
was
then
that the spider monster they didn't have rights to, or was that
they just probably made it look a little similar to it.
It literally looked like that thing.
And then there was one other one, the
It was-
giant one from the mountain that lifted up from the mountain. But you didn't really get a good look at that
No,
one.
then there was another spider one that had like stuff hanging.
Yeah, that was
the
the
same
one.
one.
Oh.
Yeah, it had like a Cthulhu head on it.
That was like such a dark figure. You can't really tell anything about it.
Yeah.
And you saw another one of the Mutos at the very end. Let's see, because here's another big spoiler. Godzilla turns into
Fire
Fire.
Godzilla.
Fire Godzilla, which is very cool. You see him walking and the buildings around him, everything's just melting. He's got
Yeah.
all the red coursing through him, and it builds up to what you think is going to be his fire blast, but it's just a pulse, like a
Yeah.
what was it from? What does he do? He just sends out this like
This big pulse, and it's like basically burns everything around.
Sort of
it.
like an atomic bomb going on.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
melts everything.
that's how he takes out King Ghidorah.
Takes out King
He burned
Ghidorah.
off his wings.
Burned off his wings, stepped on his chest, and
Burned
crushed
2
it.
of his heads.
Yeah.
And
One-
stepped him.
Yeah,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
you see the head come out of the
That was
wreckage,
awesome.
and you're like King Ghidorah still, but no, its head was in Godzilla's mouth, and then
Yeah.
he
He
used
used the fire.
And then he used
his
his
breath,
abilities.
It's like
blew
nuclear-
his blue breath on
atomic breath.
the
and
atomic
went
breath
through
and blew it
Ghidorah's
up.
mouth. That was awesome.
That was pretty cool. And then
And then the very end.
you got
What the big spoiler?
yeah, there is a post-credit scene, and it's just the main one of the bad dudes, the British guy. He is back in Mexico, and they're telling him they've got something, and they go into a room, turn on the lights, and it is
King Ghidorah's head.
one of King Ghidorah's heads, and he's like, I'll take it.
Now, like,
I'll take it.
I wonder if
One,
they're gonna try to
please.
bring it back to life or what.
Yeah, I don't know what he's gonna do with it,
I
but
don't know
he's
either.
gonna buy it.
There's a second one.
Look, this is my theory here. Big spoiler alert here. So I believe here on in the near future, King Kong and Godzilla, they're going to be in a movie together. So
Oh,
hold
I
your
see what you're
bridges, hold your
saying.
bridges. And this monster that this guy creates
Yeah.
is probably going to be kind of more powerful than Ghidorah already was. So it's going to take King Kong and Godzilla to team up and defeat this
Genetically altered.
Titan.
Yeah.
Or
that-
you can't even really call it a Titan.
No, it's not even a Titan. It's a
It's like-
That
space.
makes
It's a
sense.
space Titan. It's a
Yeah.
space monster,
Yeah, space monster.
alien monster.
And I also like on one of the newspaper clippings, it said, "What is a king to a god?"
Yeah.
King Ghidorah
Was
to
that-
Godzilla. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, were they talking about that, or were they talking about
King Kong, Godzilla.
Trying to set up a rivalry
They
there.
did show the little picture of King Kong attacking, or it looks like he's about
King
to attack
Kong and Godzilla in
It
the
did-
ancient
King
writing.
Kong jumping towards him.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the cave painting, and they did say in the newspaper clippings, it showed a lot of activity on Skull Island. It said Titans heading towards Skull Island.
Yeah.
So our thought is, in the King Kong versus Godzilla movie, that they will start off fighting, but end up as allies to fight whatever giant thing is there that's worse.
Yeah.
But overall, we enjoyed Godzilla King of the Monsters. Very good,
Except for when Mothra dies.
except for when Mothra dies.
There is another egg, but we're not sure whose egg it is. We're pretty sure.
We're just assuming it's Mothra's, but
We hope it's Mothra's.
we hope it's Mothra's because Mothra was very pretty. Hit that like and subscribe. Have a good one.